guys. Oh my god. Today we're working on the traditional house, but this time our budget is 30K. So if you're wondering what I've been trying to do with this whole episode thingy, we start off at 10K, then we start off at 20, then it was 30, which is this episode. Next episode will be 40, then 50, which would be the last episode. Then there will be an additional episode where we just review everything. We give an honest opinion on everything and a rating. So yeah. So our house right now, it's pretty good. It's looking pretty good for very cheap stuff. Well, the fireplace was really cheap. So I'm gonna be giving you guys a quick tour right now. So here's the kitchen. I wanted to do this episode, but unfortunately we have a very tight budget, so episode 4 I will get down to it. And this is the bedroom. We are not gonna really mess with it right now because I believe it's okay-ish. And then we're gonna be focusing on this bathroom a little bit, trying to upgrade things, make sure it's looking good. Our dining room we're leaving alone for right now, and we're gonna be focusing on the backyard because we have nothing back there. And we're going to be mainly working on the front yard. So the front and backyard is our biggest goals. And here's our little mailbox. And now we're going to build mode. And we are going to be focusing on the front yard now. So I wanted to get a garage, but right here I was a little bit struggling. And because I was like, well, wait, if that's going to be the part that is meant to be more of the driveway, why am I making it like that? So I go back and do it. There's our very simple garage. There's not really much to be doing besides adding windows, which are only gonna be 2 because I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, now we're replacing the garage door and we're at the roofing. Now I wanted to place fences, but I was very, very anxious about this because fences are expensive. So I was very, very anxious, and I don't think in the future we will be changing the fences or anything like that. I'm only placing down the plain fences, the plain short fences, because they're cheaper, and I do not feel like, why would I want to place down the flat ones? I want to give this some detail. So that's what I had done. I did them basically everywhere around, even the backyard, which we will be focusing on right after this. And we don't really do a lot of decorating for the front and back because it's very expensive, like I had said. Now that I'm about to place down all the short fences, we're going to be actually upgrading our trash cans, so it's just not 2 trash bags just laying on the floor. So I wanted to use the ones that are more realistic and not the ones you'd see out on a street, but it's expensive and I just wanted to look nice. Now I did change up the driveway when we're going to be putting the cart in or we're going out, because I realized we can't literally go over that small path. So that's what I did, and we're using the farm fence now. We are going to change it, the color and the texture, to the stone that we had used for the plain short fences, but we're going to be doing this color as the cloudy hurricane gray, so that you can slightly see the texture, but it's not really not exactly right there. So right here we're gonna actually copy and paste the floor where we had made it look like grass, and we're gonna be doing it a little curvy, less straight, like how the majority of the front yard is. And then we're gonna add the fences right there. Now that I have placed down all the farm fences, we're going to be working on the actual garden part. And we only use the cheaper bushes and a few of the basic trees. Now we're working on the backyard, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm placing on the concrete part to make the pathway. And I was thinking about midway about how I should connect it, because I usually like to go all the way around the house. So I decided to the right part where the fence is at that would lead to the driveway, that I would just connect right there, and then I would delete the fence. Now we are working on the grass part, and I didn't really want a big backyard because the front yard is already large. And again, we are very on a tight budget, and I'm going to keep repeating that because I need you guys to know that I'm struggling. I mean, I have a whole bunch. I like to do a whole bunch. I like to use expensive things. I like to try and be creative during the midway, but I can't because this is a no game pass house. We're now doing the same thing as we did in the front, which is placing down the short fences around the pathways, and already placed down the fencing right there. And as earlier I said, I would delete the fence that was right next to the garage. So then you can literally come straight to the backyard if needed to. And we're going to be placing down the cheapest bushes again and the basic trees. But there's only be one basic tree in the back. Now, this is the part where I'm starting to realize there is a lot of money that I have used just for the front and the back. And I still want to do the bathroom. So the bathroom is still going to not look its best, unfortunately. But I do end up making it work out, and not really. I really don't. I felt very disappointed in myself. Now I'm gonna start deleting things that aren't really necessarily needed from the front and the back, because honestly, no matter how many bushes I want to place down, I can't. I really can't, and it's what's it's making me mad. But I want to do the bathroom, so now that is it's not towards, but it's getting closer to the end of the video. I just want to say thank you for watching, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you for staying along the way. I really appreciate it, and it really motivates me. So yeah, I love you guys. Stay safe. Everyone stay safe, and I love everyone there. Okay. Make sure to focus on yourself. Other people are last. So yeah, I love you. And now I'm gonna start just speeding up the video.